Hi, I'm Kitty Colding, CEO of Cravebox. I want to tell you a little bit about what we're doing and why Cravebox is such a special company and would be such a terrific investment. At our core, we're a product discovery service, and that means that we bring brands and consumers together via these specially designed boxes that are themed very carefully around occasions, activities, interests, and topics that are important and relevant to our very fast-growing membership. For the consumer, the experience that we create is a gift-like discovery experience. And so we take a theme like dog lovers and we go find a bunch of products in the marketplace that are really relevant to someone who owns a dog. And we put them together in a lovely box and ship it out. And they receive this beautiful experience, all sort of hand-wrapped and themed and thoughtfully considered. And it feels special and curated and compelling, and it causes them to spend real time with each of the products in the box, and they have a wonderful time telling their friends about it and feeling like they really found some things that they may not have found on their own. From the brand's point of view, we basically are delivering an incredibly targeted, inexpensive, measurable promotion for things like product launches and restages, to highlight key buying seasons, to drive traffic to retail, focus on things like customer acquisition or earned media, things of that nature. The platform is very easy, very streamlined for them to execute, and comparatively very inexpensive, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. We also, an important part about Cravebox is our product range. It's our strong belief that our members care about many, many aspects of their lives, and we believe that we can deliver really high quality discovery experiences around everything from their home and their kids to health and beauty and pets, hobbies, entertaining, and family time. So there's a range of different product discovery experiences that we create. And we find this to be really relevant for our members because we are becoming a one-stop shop for them to go and find something that is going to make their lives better, easier, more efficient, or more enjoyable. And that's really the purpose behind each of these boxes. The way that it works is we have lots and lots of curators. In fact, we're crowdsourcing curators right now, who are out exploring products around topics and areas that they're particularly expert in. And they're designing discovery experiences and theming whole boxes around those experiences and topics and occasions. So at the moment we're working on a dog lovers box, a back to school box, a summer beauty box, spring cleaning. We're doing some book club kinds of boxes, a coffee lovers box. So you can see the kind of range that we're putting together. And there's probably 18 more in development right now. And we're just getting a huge reaction from our community, which is growing really fast. And they are just loving the range and all the different options and all the fun that we have created. We're focused on inserting game mechanics into this process. So we have so many people looking for these boxes that, as a matter of fact, we're doing a lottery to deliver a drawing for folks to actually get the boxes because there's so many, and by doing that they feel like they won something. It's even more exciting when they receive it. We focus on scarcity to be sure we've got a really nice, very deliberate balance between supply and demand. Typically we have 5 to 10 times more demand than supply, and we like that balance. So that's very important. It keeps the experience fresh and interesting and engaging and share-worthy. It makes our members want to share the winning and the products that they experience as a result of Cravebox. So once we've created a new box, we then launch about a 4-week promotion, and that promotion includes a lot of direct email to our community. We do a lot of work on our site. We do lots of social stuff, so lots on Facebook and Twitter. We do Twitter parties, which are remarkably successful. There's tons of blogger coverage. We have access to about 30,000 bloggers, and they absolutely love what we're doing. And then lots of linkage on the site, and that sort of culminates. It's a little bit of an arc, and it culminates as the boxes are shipping out. And so our brands are getting this huge promotion as a result of participating in one of the boxes and being included in the promotion. So this is what a Cravebox looks like when you open it up. It's a really nice box. You can see that it's all sort of tissue paper. This one's a bit girly. There's an insert card in every box that kind of tells the story of the brands in the box, which is very important to us, is telling the brand story deliberately. And you'll just see that there's, things are wrapped in tissue paper, and it really does feel like explicitly a gift experience. So we spend real time trying to make sure that our consumer is absolutely delighted. So that is kind of the back end of what's going on. But let me tell you a little bit about the business and the revenue model and why we think this is such a terrific investment. For us, we really have two revenue streams. Our consumers pay about $10 for every box that they receive, and our brands pay to participate, be placed in the box, and participate and get featured in all the promotional activities that go on during that 4-week time period. We typically have between 5 and 8 brands in every box, and they each pay around $5 per box. So for every box that goes out the door, we get $10 from the consumer, we get somewhere between $25 and $35 from the brands. And so every box that goes out the door is already profitable. We are making money on every box that goes out the door. So all we really have to do is continue to expand that vista of offerings and box types and make sure that our community is continuing to grow at the pace that it is. And we will have a wonderfully profitable business. This is not a capital intensive business. It doesn't need to hit some magical tipping point with a huge cash infusion in order to get there. We can do a nice steady growth, and we can be a very nice profitable company that I think would get scooped up very nicely by some pretty interesting acquirers that are out there. But let me tell you why brands love this platform so much, because it's a big part of our revenue model. It's a very easy to execute promotion, it's highly targeted, and their product is getting into the hands of some very engaged consumers who have paid to have this discovery experience by us. So when they experience those products and they unwrap them and they start to interact with them, they are very educated, they're interested in exploring them, they want to learn that brand story. And it makes their social spreading, their word of mouth about those products far more passionate. It spreads wider. They tell more people on average. And we are really able to deliver results for brands from the very top of the funnel all the way down. And what I mean by that is, at the top of the funnel, we're able to deliver lift in key brand consideration metrics like awareness and favorability and product knowledge and advocacy and purchase intent. 20, 30-point lifts from before the program to after, which we measure pretty carefully. In the middle of the funnel, we're delivering things like all sorts of product and brand exploration behaviors. They're going to the website, they're opting in for things and signing up. They're registering likes and followers on their Twitter account. There's tons of blogger coverage, so we're seeing a lot of active engagement on behalf of these consumers. And then, of course, at the bottom of the funnel, the holy grail is purchase. So we're driving measurable traffic to retail. We're getting really meaningful coupon redemption, customer acquisition, and direct purchase. And so we can really offer the whole suite of capabilities in terms of addressing marketing objectives through this one very simple, very easy to execute platform. By comparison, for about $10,000, a brand is going to get about a reach of about 2 million. They're going to get somewhere between 28 and 30 million impressions, a lot of them earned media impressions, which are extremely valuable to the marketer today. About 1,500 hours of relevant usage of their product, which fuels all this incredibly authentic social spread and word of mouth. Those lifts on brand equity, as I mentioned, and then tons of user-generated content and coverage like that. So because we have this wide range of box types that we can do, we see an almost limitless revenue stream for ourselves, because we can work with literally every brand at P&G and Unilever and Kraft and Nestle. We're talking and putting deals together right now with television networks to launch their new TV offerings. We're working with alcohol beverage marketers for beer, wine, and distilled spirits. We have just an enormous range of products that we can market, and it's such a cost-efficient mechanism for these guys. I've been selling to them, I've been building companies and selling to brands like that for a long time, and I know for a fact that this is the most cost-effective mechanism that they can use today. I built it that way on purpose, and brands are absolutely loving it. Just this week we signed deals with BIC, with Kraft. We have several more coming in the door from some very big name P&G brands. So, I mean, in a very short period of time, we're getting some tremendous play. The consumer side of it is terrific. If you look around on the web, you'll see how excited our consumers get. And we just think there's an enormous opportunity for us. We're looking for a Series A round because we think that we can go faster and expand kind of our technology platform and really build an even more meaningful sales team. That's where we would be investing a lot of dollars. So I'm hoping you'll take a look at us. You may think we're, at first blush that we're something like Birchbox. We're not. You might think, that we are doing things like other players in the market, but we're really a promotional platform for products. And we use the consumer engagement. We ensure that they're paying to be sure that we're getting the most engaged consumers, because that's who brands want to market to. So I hope you'll take a closer look at us. If I can be of help to you, please don't hesitate to give me a call or email me. I'm just Kitty@cravebox.com. And thanks again for checking us out.